So we obviously have these practices that we're experiencing, but when it comes to visualization and symbols of a higher power, let's, say the cross, for example, and me seeing the cross and having, I guess, a sense of comfort or strength, what exactly is going on in a scenario like that?
Yeah, so visual symbols. Again, the brain is remarkable because we use it in all of the ways that is available to us. And so when you look at rituals and religion, they take part. The better rituals are the ones that activate all of the different senses that we have. And so the imagery, whether it's the cross in Christianity or the Star of David in Judaism or the crescent in Islam, those images evoke changes in our brain. In fact, interestingly, a lot of the religious symbols, and we did a study on this, it affect the brain at a very fundamental level, at kind of a primary level in terms of how we perceive the world around us. So they have a fundamental effect on us. They stimulate our brain. In this case, instead of relaxing us in general, there's this kind of, it's like, wow, this is something that's important. I have a feeling of power, of awe, whatever the feeling may be. And then that establishes a sense of connectedness with this idea, this concept. And again, if to augment that, to bring in smells of being in a house of worship, the taste of drinking wine, the feeling of people near you, or of the chairs near you, or whatever. So the more we can activate all of these different sensory processes, that activates the brain, that tells the brain these are things that are important for us to pay attention to. And the more you focus on that, then that becomes kind of a meditative or contemplative process that can then lead to these kinds of feelings. And so, when you first see the cross, it can be very stimulatory. But if you actually meditate on it, then it can become a deeply blissful and relaxing kind of experience. And then the more you do that, you lower the activity in your parietal lobe. You feel that sense of connectedness with God, with Jesus, again, whatever the particular practice may be. But those are the kinds of changes that can happen, and that's why, again, the more you can use all the different parts of your brain, usually the more powerful those experiences are going to be.